Hey,
Hey guys,
it's been a while. It's been a
you
long
know,
time.
like I
It's
know
been
I'm
a
a fan favorite, guys. I'm
yeah.
back.
What a okay, yeah. I've been daily uploading for a long time, but the podcast I haven't been doing, mainly because I forgot about it, and we also
I
just didn't
just
have yeah, we also just didn't have time to do it. So the last time we did it was how long ago? Was it 4 months ago?
4 months,
Let me check.
possibly
Nope, it was 9 months.
9 months.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, so we are really doing the Corey Kenshin.
yeah.
Mm,
We left for freaking 9 months. So anyway, I have a manga now. No, I'm joking.
jeez, I have a baby now. You
Yeah,
know,
no, a baby. I have a wife. I have a baby.
I have a wife and nah, nah, nah. I'm the mom. I'm also the dad, and I have a baby. Okay,
Huh? All
let's
right, man.
bring this twist. It was
All
like
right.
asexual reproduction, basically.
Asexual reproduction.
Yes. So
Well,
today we're
right.
going to be talking about a few different things, right?
Yeah, we're just gonna
Uh,
winging it.
what would you like
Winging
to
it.
start with?
I don't know. Well, we were on the topic of Koi Kenshin, right? Didn't he come back?
Yeah, he did come back. So he just
Okay.
randomly came back. It was
Okay.
like just like, during winter break, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
just around Christmas.
yeah, just around Christmas. So it was a good Christmas gift from God.
Yep.
But I really like Koi Kenshin. He's a pretty cool guy. Uh,
Hmm.
when he came back, he did the whole like ceremony thing. I was stutter. So when dang, I can't talk. Ceremony thing, and it got number one
Oh,
trending. It got number
do
one
you
trending.
remember the name of the? Because I know he came out with a manga.
Yeah, he did. That was kind of like the ceremony. The ceremony. He just announced the manga. People thought it was an
Hmm.
anime. People thought it was an anime. I found that funny
Well, I don't,
because
know.
people can't read.
Bro, but okay, think of it like this though, right? You just see Corey Kenshin randomly appears, right? And then he's just showing an animation. The first thing you would think is, this dude is making a anime.
I mean,
And
yeah,
he
but
says
it.
he's
I mean, it said it right there in the video. Like it's not an anime, it's a manga.
I'll just cut them some slack. I'll
Yeah,
cut them some slack.
but he's been
But,
doing it. Yeah, go
it's
ahead.
pretty
Pretty cool. Yeah. But he's back making,
monstrously.
yeah, he's back making videos.
Hmm.
Very fun. Monsters we make, yeah, I'm not really a big manga reader. I don't really read manga. Or, yeah, Japanese culture in general.
That's fair. I don't necessarily read manga, but like I read it occasionally, just here and there.
I know you're
A
a big
bit of
anime
like,
fan.
I mean, somewhat of a big anime fan. Not too much, okay, but like I like recently I haven't been watching anything,
Right.
but you know, anime is anime. It's basically
So,
just watching a TV show here and there.
because it's way better than what we have here in America.
Oh, that reminds me. Have you heard of this novel called Shadow Slave?
Shadow Slayer?
Shadow Slave.
Shadow Slave. Not like
Yes.
Shadow Slave? Not like a racist thing?
Well, you see, it sounded racist, right? So
Oh,
I
it's
saw
not.
this book in like 2020, and then I
Oh,
just didn't read it for like 2 years.
yeah, I'm looking at it. It looks like a. Is it manga inspired?
Uh, it's more like a cultivation type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I was like a bit hesitant because of the name, and then when I read the description sounded very
Interesting.
strange,
Let me
and I
see.
was skeptical. I was like, I don't know if I should touch this. This seems a bit appalling,
Want me to read the
you know.
description?
If you want to read it,
Yeah, it's on here. I don't know if this is the one that you read. It's on Google. Flame
it's
Shadow, right?
probably mm-hmm.
Is it
Shadow
by Good?
Slave.
Is it by Guilty 3?
Yes, it is by Guilty 3.
Alright, so this is what it
It's
says.
three.
It says growing up in poverty, Sonny never expected anything good from life. However, even he did not anticipate being chosen by the Nightmare spell and becoming one of the Awakened, an elite group of people gifted with supernatural powers, transported into a ruined magical world. He found himself facing against terrible monsters and other Awakened in a deadly battle of survival. What's worse, the shadow powers he received happen to possess a small but potentially fatal side effect. That was it.
So, just off of reading that, right? And
Yeah.
then just looking at the title, which is just Shadow Slave, I'm like, did his powers just make him a slave?
Yeah. Shadow
I'm
Slave.
like, I'm not sure if I want to read this, right? Not to mention that the picture, right? The cover of it is just
Yeah.
a dude wearing like an Oni mask, right?
This does remind
And
me. Yeah, go ahead.
oh no, you can continue.
Yeah. So this does remind me, like the description and everything reminds me of a certain comic book. I think it's
Sure.
Plague Seeker. Ever heard that one?
I have not heard of that.
Plague Seeker. Yeah, you can look it up uh after this, but it's pretty cool. It's actually by a YouTuber.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
Do
it's
you
a you.
know who or
Yeah. Moist Critical.
Moist Critical? Oh, okay. Actually, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, Plague Seeker. It's also a song,
Like,
but
plague as in like the disease or play?
no. Hold on. It should be here. Plague Seeker. Yeah. Crap. I'm speed running descriptions.
Well, while he's doing that, I hope everyone's day is going good. You know, like I'm existing here, so that must mean something.
All right, hold on.
And then you-
Geez. Let me see here.
let's see,
I'm going research mode. Okay, this is a very long description.
a very long description. Uh, okay. So have you seen it? Like seen
No, I haven't, but it looks cool. I'm
Oh,
saying
okay.
it looks like Doom.
It looks like Doom.
Yeah. All right, so here I'll just
So
read it.
is it Doom inspired or like Dark Souls? Is it
It
like a
looks
mix of stuff?
it looks Doom inspired.
Doom inspired.
It's
Ultra
like
Kill as well or not Ultra
Ultra
Kill?
Kill. Nah, it's like more apocalypse.
Apocalypse. Okay. Apocalypse.
It's cool. You should look it up when you have the chance.
Okay, I will. Probably after this though.
Nah, it's cool.
But yeah, let's see. So Shadow Slave. Right. So, I just kind of procrastinated on reading it, mainly
Yeah.
because of those things. And I was just like, okay, 2 years passed and I'm over here looking for like any books to read, and this thing pops up again, and I'm like, okay, let me give it a chance, right? This a chance. When I started reading it, I just couldn't stop. I just couldn't stop. It was so good,
I understand that.
and I was like, wow. And like after like 1,000 chapters or so, you get
A
to see
thousand?
like more flaws.
Jeez. 1,000
Oh yes.
chapters?
Currently it has 2,000 and like 2,125 currently.
Pages?
So
Chapters?
it's chapters. So
Good God.
some like, just have, 2 pages. Others is like
Oh, okay. So it's like divided.
yeah, it's divided
So
basically.
are the chapters very
So
short?
the chapters, I would say they're like a page and a half long each. Like if you had
Okay.
it in paper. So you
Okay.
know,
All right. So they're like scenes, basically.
yeah.
They're not really chapters.
No, not very chapter, but like I mean, it's a novel. I don't know what you expect.
It has good reviews.
So
4.7 stars out of 5.
um. It's very good. It's very good. But after 1,000 chapters, you get to see like some flaws in the writing,
Uh-huh.
and you know, the one thing I just can't do while reading that book is just like look at the comic section because like they don't have brain cells. they
Oh, you
just
don't?
don't have, and it hurts. It hurts to see because like I remember when I was like 500 chapters in, it was people that was like, "Yo, this doesn't make sense. This dude, the main character, he's not supposed to be affected by like this because there's like technology, right? Technology they affect Awaken, but he's a bit different because he doesn't follow the same rules as other Awakens,
Yeah.
right?
Uh-huh.
Because he's basically a shadow, right?
That's what
Shadow
it is.
Son,
He's a
right?
slave.
He's divine shadow, right? And so what that means essentially is that he needs to find a master, right? But
Yeah.
he's an unruly shadow. He doesn't want a master. So he's over here just he could turn into a shadow. He can manifest himself back into into a physical form and then just move around. He has his own shadow, right? Which currently he has, I believe, 7 shadows, right?
Oh, good
So he
God.
has 7, right? And then if you include him, that's 8 shadows together, right?
Yeah.
He did have a master, but he decided to kind of like, he didn't really want he
Yeah.
wanted her, but he didn't really want her as his master. So he was like, you know what? I'm gonna break fate. And then he proceeds to break fate with the help of Cassia, right? A fan
Uh-huh.
favorite, but also like a lot of people hate her at the same time because of the things she does. She is like a blind oracle.
Yeah.
Good. It's a good book.
It sounds good. Yeah, it sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Very
It
good.
does. It
And
does
then the
sound good.
writing in the early parts are like amazing.
The early parts. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Usually.
early parts, like 500 chapters in, 1,000 chapters in, wonderful, right? Beautiful. And
Yeah.
then like now I'm just kind of used to how the author writes things. So
Yeah.
sometimes it seems like it just kind of drags on for chapters on end. Like I
I think
remember just
I think they're
um
lazy.
I mean, yeah, it kind of does feel like they're getting lazy because it's like I remember. So the main character's fighting this giant, right? And then the giant is just walking, and he's like, "Okay, the world is shaking, right? Oh my goodness, look at that monster! Oh my goodness, abhorrent features." And
Yeah.
then the very next chapter, the world is shaking again. It's quaking. I felt my bones rattling, and then it's just like, okay, I understand.
Yeah.
You don't need to hurry up and finish this battle,
A lot, a lot,
please.
a lot of imagery going on.
Yes. So much imagery, in fact, that I'm just like, well, I kind of understand why a lot of artists, authors says like, leave most of the imagery up to interpretation and not try to like, you
Yeah.
know, make it
It's too
specific
much.
because when you do that, it,
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 it's
it
too much.
hurts.
Just it's too much to read.
Yeah, it's
That's what
just too much weight.
that was the problem with the Lord of the Ring books.
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
I haven't read
Because
it. Have you?
no, I haven't, but I have heard like a lot of crap about it. Well,
Hmm.
it takes like 5 pages to describe like a single action.
A single action?
Yeah,
No, no.
you know when Gandalf he says, "You shall not pass."
Yes.
It took like maybe 2 pages to describe that.
Uh, Like, I want to know, like, did they go like, in his
They,
mind, like how he felt, and then the
maybe
outside view?
they probably did. Yeah,
Because if that's how it is, two
yeah.
pages for that is actually not that bad.
It's
But
not.
if it's all, yeah, it's not that bad. It's not
Oh,
that
it's
bad.
not. Oh, okay.
But like, if it's like, where it's all just like him physically moving, that is terrible work.
Yeah, I think it
Okay.
is like that. I think it is like that. I don't remember how many pages the first one is. Hold on. Lord of the Ring book page number. Page what? That's not how it goes. Have you seen Lord of the Rings?
Yes, I have. Yeah, I watched the movies. The
And they have
movies
an
are phenomenal.
anime.
They have an anime
Yeah, it's 2024.
released in 2024. I have not heard a thing about it.
Yeah,
Do you think
me
it's
too.
good?
I never seen it. Usually the animes they suck. Like you see the Rick and
Well,
Morty anime, the Rick and Morty anime.
I haven't watched it, but I've seen the like trailer and then I just didn't watch it.
Yeah. Oh shoot, I'm losing my thoughts.
But yeah, like Lord of the Rings was phenomenal. I really like the movies.
Oh, it has a lot of pages.
Ooh. Something else. How many pages?
Uh, Actually less than I remember. 576.
576.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
not
well,
that.
how many books are there in general, in
Three.
total?
That's 3 books.
Okay, so yeah, not too bad, not too bad.
So about like what?
Lord of
One
the Rings is
thousand.
still one of like the best books ever created, though. So
Yeah, and stories. Yeah.
yep, so, you
Anyways,
know, yeah,
we should
Spider.
probably stop talking about this because we have been going off on a tangent about books. I'm not really that
Oh,
big into not really that big into books, like the book area.
well, what are you into? What do you want
I
to
don't
talk
know.
about?
Probably games. Just games.
Game?
I'm a big gamer. So you know when you talk about Shadow Slave, right?
Mm-hmm.
What Shadow Slave, right? There's also another
Yeah,
Shadows that's gonna come out. Uh, and we saw some gameplay footage of it. Assassin,
Shadows.
yep, Assassin's
Creed.
Creed Shadows. We saw a bunch of gameplay from
Yeah.
that. Like a lot of different big Assassin's Creed YouTubers, they got the chance to play it early, and the gameplay looks so
Well.
good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks so good. I mean, there's a lot of people hating on it for like a bunch of different reasons, and I can see why. First off, a black man being in Japan, that was a big thing that happened. A lot of people got mad at that. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
what's your opinion on that? Like a
Well,
just like a
my
black man.
opinion on it is that, like, it's for me, it's just a game. It doesn't
Yeah,
really
it
matter to
is.
me.
It sure is. Yeah.
So, because for example, if we take like a game of, let's see, what's a good game to talk about?
I don't know.
Do. Okay, let's take Dark Souls for example, right?
Good game.
You know
Good
how
game.
you're the like, bam, you revive, you're like a tarnish, yada yada yada, right?
Yeah.
It's just like
Uh-huh.
okay, cool, but it wouldn't really change anything if I was just like a regular human being, just moving across the plains and trying to survive.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a game.
Yeah, it's just a game. It doesn't really remove anything out of the game. I mean, unless if you're trying to go for like a more traditional sense, then I guess I understand.
Yeah. But
But
they did.
I
But they
doesn't
delayed the
change
game
anything.
a lot. But they delayed the game a lot. Like
They
I think
like their game a lot.
yeah, they delayed the game a lot, and and
Mhm.
also coincidentally, which is pretty funny,
Mhm.
not really funny actually. It is set to release on March 20th, but in Japan, 1995, on March 20th, there was the Tokyo subway sarin attack. Well, it was like this big attack in Tokyo that happened, and they're releasing a Japanese game on that day.
Inch. That's
Yeah,
that's
they
okay.
delayed it. They delayed it to that. Like they went from February, I think 12th to March 20th,
March 20th.
right on that day. And there's also been so much like controversies, like how historically accurate Bill Japan is. But I'm
Mhm.
not gonna really get into it because there's like too much to deconstruct. There's like videos out there that you can watch that were like deconstructing the entire thing about like how Assassin's Creed Shadows is like very offensive, you could say, to the Japan culture. But I'm using
Tis
offensive.
it.
Yeah, but I'm using offensive very lightly. I'm using the word offensive very like not as hard, like offensive, offensive.
Okay,
Like
so they're just like very direct with it. They're like, wow,
yeah,
this is
yeah.
okay.
They made an apology on Twitter to the Japanese community.
My goodness.
Yeah, so I don't know, but other than that, I mean, all that happening, the gameplay looks good. I mean, you're playing as two protagonists again, a shinobi and a samurai. We never had a
Hmm.
dupe. We never had a dupe protagonist system in Assassin's Creed ever since Syndicate. the one that's in the London, the Industrial Revolution. Uh, Obviously, the Shinobi is fast. I'm pretty sure you should know that.
Actually, I have a question about the French Revolution.
No, I said the Industrial Revolution. I said,
Industrial. Oh my bad. But
no,
I'm
you're fine.
so you played the one with the French Revolution.
Yeah, Unity. That's my
Yeah,
favorite one.
Unity.
That's my favorite one.
So that game.
That game.
My question about it is, so was there just like an assassin just murdering people here and there, or what?
I mean, you can do that, but yeah, he was assassinating like fake people. But there were actual
Fake.
like, but there were like actual historic figures in there, like like Robespierre, Napoleon was in
Mhm.
there. Freaking King Louis. You see, like there's a mission that takes place during the execution of Louis the 16th, King Louis the 16th.
Was he still like executed by the guillotine, or
Yeah, the guillotine.
okay? So do you have the option to murder him though?
Well, you don't kill King Louis. You kill like the Templar Order guy.
Temple of Order.
Yeah, like the
So
Templars.
okay,
Like that's like it was like it's not really it's not about King Louis. It was more about it was just the environment of King Louis.
the
Like that was
environment.
that was like the background. Like King Louis didn't have a single uh like interaction with that guy. He was just there.
Hmm.
Like it was
I
good.
mean,
I mean,
because
history
I'm
does.
trying to see like the because if you compare those two games, right, Shadows and
Yeah.
Unity, I, you know,
Yeah, well, one is an
so
RPG, but one is an RPG based game, and the other is an actual like full on stealth game.
and stuff.
Yeah, but you can go stealthy in Shadows with the Shinobi Naui.
Hmm. Oh, do you know if it's gonna be like could it be like two players? So one
It's
player
not two.
plays.
No, it's not two. It's not two players. That would be cool though. I mean, but
Yeah,
I don't think Ubisoft would want to do that. It's more like
I
Spider-Man,
would like Spider-Man.
like Spider-Man 2. I feel like you know that reference better. Like you know how you get switch between Miles Morales and Peter Parker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's kind of like what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because imagine like, you have somebody over and then you're like want to play Shadows and then you
that'd be
just
cool.
both hop on.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
it would be
okay,
pretty
so
cool.
you go loud and I'll go stealthy. Like that'd be cool.
Or if it's not like that, then maybe co-op, that could be a thing.
That'd be
That
cool,
would be
but
pretty,
I doubt it they'll do that. But
yeah,
the
probably
game, the
not.
gameplay itself is pretty cool.
Pretty
It's
cool.
yeah, with the samurai, of course. His name is Yasuki. He's the black samurai. He's just like a big
Mhm.
tank. He's just a tank. That's what he is. He's the guy with
But
like the
yeah,
heavy. He's the guy with like the heavy weapons and all that. He just go. It's like full
yeah.
combat.
First time. Didn't he have like a gigantic mace or something?
Yeah, that was funny. We saw that in the last one, the last podcast we did, and
Yep.
I was just laughing because
Just having.
he was just going hog
Yeah.
wild on those people.
My goodness.
I mean, it was just a black guy just going hog wild on Japanese people. So I mean, there you go. And then obviously
Hmm.
Naui is just Naui is just the stealth guy, the stealth guy. I mean, the stealth lady. She's the assassin. She has like the small weapons like the katana, the I forgot what the small katana thing. I forgot what it was called. Oh, Tanto, a Tanto.
On toes.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
like,
I would
and then she
probably
has
just say yeah.
like like a hook blade or something like that. I forgot what it was called. I'm not really into Japanese culture, but she has that one too. It looks cool. I mean, if you just watch the gameplay of it, and like, it's better that you guys watch it than me explaining the entire game to you. It's on there.
Yeah, it's the best.
A bunch of people played it.
But would you recommend getting that game?
Do I
Pre-ordering
recommend?
it?
Don't pre-order it because I don't believe in pre-ordering crap, especially from Ubisoft. But if you want to pre-order it, if they show like the gameplay of it, and if you know what you're gonna get into, then you can pre-order it if you want.
Fair enough.
But if you were
Fair
a big
enough.
if you're a big Assassin's Creed fan, you can get it. Uh, like the big RPG fans, you can get it. But if you're not someone who plays Assassin's Creed, just get Ghost of Yotei.
Okay, let's see.
Uh, yeah, that happened.
So,
What's the movie?
I guess we could talk about, a bit of political things.
We can. I mean, for now, Trump is in
Okay.
office, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people have mixed feelings about this guy.
Oh, have
My,
you heard about Trump's like meme coins?
oh yeah, that was probably like the worst thing that he could have done because like when I think of the word crypto or coin or NFT, I immediately think of scam.
Scam. Yeah,
Like
there's been a lot of stuff.
if you like push some sort of like meme coin or whatever, like oh I'm gonna do Trump coin, that's no, I'm not gonna invest in that or whatever.
My only thing is about that is like I don't like exactly understand how the stock market works, right, with
Yeah,
crypto. And so
yeah,
it's
because I don't
it's
care.
just like
Because I don't care. To be honest, I just don't care.
because technically it could work, technically, right? Technically speaking, depending on what you need in order for it to actually work. Like,
Yeah,
as in, do you need a lot of people to invest in it? And if so, like, I'm telling you right now, like 50% of America is already investing into that
yeah,
because there's a lot of Trump supporters. And so then you could make a lot of money.
yeah. I remember I think he said something about like he wants to make America like the main. I forgot what he said, like the main area to generate crypto or something like that.
So he's
Yeah.
trying to make us all like electronic, basically.
Also, recently, this morning actually, Trump,
Hmm.
he actually wanted to basically abolish the 14th Amendment.
He wanted to abolish the 14th Amendment.
Yeah, basically, like he didn't say that he wants to abolish the 14th Amendment, but if you actually like read the executive order out, that's basically the 14th Amendment.
I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, but the federal people said that they declined it, so that's good. I don't know what
Do you
he's
think
doing.
he's doing it because of like, you remember when he was trying to build the wall?
Yeah,
So do you think he's trying to do that so like, even if immigrants do get inside and then they have kids, which are technically born on US soil, they could just be removed as well? Do you think that's what he's trying to do essentially?
like what do you mean with the wall? Like just trying to stop the immigrants?
Yes, you remember when it was like such a big thing, I believe in 2021, where it was like, oh, Trump is building a border
Well, yeah,
over
because
Mexico and stuff like
a lot
that.
of countries are doing that. Like, but it's not just America.
I mean, yeah, it's not just America, but I'm just saying, like, do you think those two things are correlated with each other?
With like Mexico on the border, maybe. I don't know.
No,
I don't know.
with the 14th Amendment.
Oh, the 14th Amendment in the border?
Yes.
Maybe, yeah, it does because the 14th Amendment is about the naturalization of citizens. Like, if you're born here in America, you're an American citizen. So,
Yeah.
if illegal immigrants were to have babies here, uh, that would basically make the person who was born there an American citizen. That's probably because I think that's it. That's probably why.
Yeah, that's probably the only reason why.
But again, I don't want to try and get into that real quick. I'm just the funny thing about Trump. I think the funny thing is that on Instagram I saw he actually posted before he became president. He posted that he
Hmm.
wanted Canada to become the 51st state.
Oh yeah, I heard
Yeah,
that like
yeah,
somehow Elon like convinced him because he hated somebody there. I was
yeah,
like, what?
yeah. That's
Oh,
crazy.
actually, like the issue with Elon Musk.
What? Oh, the one of the inauguration.
Not the no, not that one. Just
What do you
before
mean?
that one though. It's the one about him with like he was like I'm the best at gaming and then
Oh, the
you
one with
know
Asmongold. The one with Asmongold.
yes.
Oh yeah. So I'm a big, I like Asmongold. Uh, but I think what Musk said about him was honestly very bad. The one about the editors and all that.
Yeah.
That one.
Fair
He's
enough.
not a gamer. I don't think Elon Musk can get top four in was it Path of Exiles?
Like apparently, like the game was still running while he was at the,
Oh, it was. I didn't know that.
Yeah. And I was just like, wow, that's crazy.
He was just grinding
And
it,
yeah,
huh? You think he was just
I
grinding
didn't
it?
hear.
Oh, he was just grinding it.
Yeah, yeah, he was just grinding it. So that means somebody else was just grinding it for him
Yeah,
while he
that's
was
what
at the.
that's what they're
Wow.
saying. And he's calling Asmongold the non-gamer.
It's like, wow.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how good I am at gaming, okay? I
Yeah.
don't want to
Okay.
hear
Yeah.
this.
Sure.
Right? I own Twitter. Get off, right?
Yeah.
You
He
are
just
no
use that as
longer
like a.
gaming.
He just use that as like a scapegoat. Oh, I own Twitter, so that means I'm good at video games. My opinion and everything that I say is correct, and yours is wrong.
I feel like Elon Musk was like a decent dude until that part, until
Yeah.
that point.
He's like, oh, I have a lot of money, so that means that everything I say is right, and whatever you say, in your little middle class world is bad. Oh,
I
wow.
just feel like he's trying to like look more cool,
Yeah, he's trying to look more cool.
Which I mean, technically he was cool. Like
He
he's
was.
Elon Musk. His name is known by like almost everyone, right? And now you do this because you want to be a bit more cooler.
Yeah. But I like Elon Musk. He's pretty cool. I don't know about,
But
the next four
mm,
years of his, but I like Elon Musk. He's pretty cool.
pretty cool.
But I don't know about the next 4 years. Like when it comes to, with Elon Musk, I don't know. It might change. Maybe. Might not.
Especially with doing the Nazi dab.
The Nazi tab, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. He beats his chest and then proceeds to do a Nazi dab, turns
Yeah.
around Nazi dab, and then he just looks at you like, "Excuse me."
Yeah, I know. Also,
It was yeah,
Trump wanted to rename the Gulf of Mexico to Gulf of America.
which I don't think we should.
Well, it's too late because he already did.
Yeah, he did, but I just like my thing about it is that I feel like that just limits diversity, right?
Yeah,
And once we stop having diversity, like new innovations and inventions will stop like occurring as fast as it usually does. Like the rate of it is just going to decrease until we probably just stall, like we hit a
yeah,
plateau uh, in America. So I just don't feel like we should do that in the first place.
yeah. That
We
makes
should
sense.
have we shouldn't have done that.
He probably shouldn't have
But
done
hey,
that. That's politics.
and the Congress, that makes me think. What is the Congress doing?
They mean the legislative? I don't know.
What is Congress? It's just
The,
because
the,
at this
the,
point, I feel like we can do whatever.
well, we know that most of the branches of government are actually mostly ran by Republicans.
You're correct.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so they're probably doing a lot of things with that. I don't know what they're doing. Uh, but it's funny. I don't know. Also, Trump in general is like a funny guy. Like he's like a content farmer. There's like so many clips of him like doing stupid crap. Not stupid, but like funny crap. Like he had a whole like sale, like a whole like music concert about signing those different policies.
Not to mention that Donald Trump is an ex-convict.
Yeah, he is. And then he just becomes president.
Our only president. This is the only president that we have that's an ex-convict. I don't know how to feel about that.
I don't know. Well, he might change. He might not. I don't know. But that's politics. Politics are very funny. Uh,
Yeah, it's very interesting stuff.
sadly, both sides, both Trump and Kamala, they're not good presidents. They're not.
Yeah, we didn't have good options.
We didn't have a good
It
option.
was
Basically,
because she didn't really have anything going for her other than capitalism,
yeah.
and you know
Like if I
we've
was,
already seen
like if I was to vote, like the last year, I would have probably did third party.
third party.
Probably like
Yeah,
probably like Joe Green or something. I don't know. Anyone third party, not those two. Hopefully,
Yeah,
probably scoot, probably scoot either way.
stuff would be better for like
Yeah,
this year
yeah. Not good choices.
instead of invade Canada.
Invade Canada, yeah. Oh, Gulf of Mexico? No, Gulf of America.
Like, don't get me wrong. Like, America was built on war and taking land and expansion.
Expansion,
But
yeah.
at this time, I feel like maybe if we focus on ourselves a little bit to make sure we're like economically and
Stable,
socially
stable.
sound. Yes, stable, right?
Because
I
that's
just
what,
feel like
because I'm
that's what
like,
we
that's
need to do.
yeah, because that's what the government's supposed to be. They're supposed to help us. Not
And
that
then
they're,
I know there's some people that would be like, well, they're not, the president and Congress is not really supposed to do that. The like, judicial branch is supposed to do that because they do like, all domestic affairs. They do with all
yeah, they do.
domestic affairs.
Yeah, that's why.
It would be nice for the president and Congress to also help the judicial branch with everything domestic because we all are in this nation, right?
Yeah.
So, you know,
You know
but we
what?
can't always.
We can't,
Hmm?
yeah. But you know what? Speaking of a felon, like
Yes.
speaking of like criminal activities, have you heard that? I know you told me about this bad parenting, right?
Yes, bad parenting.
Yeah. So I really want to talk about the game itself,
Hmm.
like how good the game was. But I like a little side note. I made a video on my channel talking about how the bad parenting developer, his name is An, I think. He's actually a alleged pedophile.
Alleged pedophile. So it's
Yeah,
not confirmed.
it's not, but there's been documents and like other sources that says that he does. And he also posted like I think a 15-page document talking about his apology and like what he did and all that.
So it's confirmed.
Yeah, because he basically made a whole 50-page document about it. Now I can't show it because there's actually explicit images on it,
Hmm.
so we can't show that. But it
So did
sucks.
he actually, do the child
Yeah,
diddling, or
yeah, he
did he
did.
think of?
He just straight said that. Yeah, guys, I did this. I did it to that child. Actually, multiple children.
Oh,
He did it to multiple children.
so he's just a child diddler through and through.
Yeah, I guess. But sadly,
Mm.
yeah. I mean, it sucks, doesn't it? But the game was pretty good though.
Yeah, the game was phenomenal,
Yeah, it was good.
right, Mister?
It was good. It was good. I liked it.
What
You
was
know,
your favorite part about that game?
I mean, probably the I'm trying to remember because it has been a while since I saw a gameplay video of it. Uh, Probably like the ending of it,
The
or like
ending where
when you know that what's his name, the kid's name?
I don't remember his name. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie to you.
like when you find out that the kid, like the protagonist's name is not name, when the protagonist is
It's a
what do you say?
ghost.
Yeah, it's a ghost. That was cool. That one made me like pog a little bit.
Did you say that make what? That make I didn't wait. I did not hear that right. Say
I
that
said,
again. Repeat your words. Repeat your words
I said that made
because
me
I
pog a
know.
little.
Okay,
Pog. Pog
okay.
face.
My favorite part was like the introduction to Mr. Redface. He
Oh
just
yeah,
kind
Redface.
of, you know, and he was just like, "I'm him," and then he just
I'm,
gives like dog, and I'm
I'm,
just like, "What's happening here?"
I'm him.
Yes, and then he goes into like the other realm where the other kids are, which are dead, but we
Yeah,
didn't really know that. Like we knew they were kind of dead, but like it wasn't like really explicitly said until the end.
yeah,
Yeah, it was just like wow. It is what I'm watching currently.
yeah. It was good though. I liked the game, but knowing that what the developer is like outside of the game, it sucks.
Yeah, that does suck. That's something. That's why the phrase like keep the music away from the artist, or what was it? What was it
I
again?
I don't know what
There
you
was
like
there
the
was a phrase just for this. There was a phrase just for this.
I
Like
must look it up.
basically, you can like the artwork, but you can also not like the artist. Basically,
Yeah, that's what happened with Yandere Simulator.
hmm.
That's what happened with Yandere Simulator.
Oh, Yandere Simulator.
Yeah, good game, horrible
I'm not.
development.
I'm not quite sure what he did.
Me too. I just know that he did crap. He did bad things. Most likely sexual things, because that's what gamers are.
I know that Yandere Simulator was more like a copy of Hitman.
Hitman? Yeah,
I
yeah, it
believe it
was.
was Hit-
It also kind of reminded me of Doki Doki.
It does kind of remind me of that too.
Yeah, Doki Doki. I
Not
think
like
all my huh?
I kind of grew up on that game actually. Like
What?
not play it, but like, watch people play it.
Yandere?
Yeah, Yandere Simulator.
Yeah, that was a good. I like watching the gameplay of those.
Like I used to watch Jay from Cub Scouts, right?
Oh
Cub
yeah,
Scouts, right? He's probably like my favorite YouTuber, right?
yeah,
Like, might like Corey might be my favorite, but maybe second compared to
yeah,
him. He's very consistent. He's always been there. He's a positive person, even though that he curses a lot. He's
yeah.
hilarious too.
But I seen Koi play it.
Oh yeah, he has played it.
Yeah, I want to meet him. He sounds like a nice guy. I want to meet that guy.
Yeah,
I want to meet Koi.
Corey. Yeah, I kind of want
I
to meet him in real life too.
actually,
Just be like, oh man.
actually, I know someone who knows. I actually know someone who knows him.
Hmm.
Yeah, you know who Yub is?
No.
Yub. Well, one of my YouTuber friends actually knows who he is. Like the like good friends, and also Yub and Koi is also good friends as well. So I don't know. It could probably happen.
That's cool.
Yeah, I don't know if
That's
that will
cool.
happen.
Yeah. I mean,
I,
you never know. Fate is
I
very interesting.
Fate, yeah. So I'm close though. I'm close to getting in contact with him, but I won't do that. I don't want to. I'm not a stalker guy. I don't like
Oh,
stalking
you know what?
people.
That reminds me. Since
Nothing?
since I said Fate, right?
Fate.
Elden Ring.
Elden
Do you
Ring.
know the DLC dropped?
Yeah. The co-op one or the other one?
I think it's the co-op
Oh
one.
yeah, Game Awards happened. I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
The Game
How
Awards
was the
happened.
game?
The Game Awards? Oh yeah, it was good. I voted for Black Myth Wukong as Game of the Year. Astrobot got it. Honestly, for me it was between Astrobot and Black Myth Wukong. I wouldn't kill any which one I would go to. Like
And you said so Astro Body won.
yeah, Astrobot won. And I'm not I'm not
Mhm.
gonna get mad at that. Like it's deserved, I guess.
You know what's crazy? I haven't heard much about that game.
About what?
Astrobot.
Astrobot? Yeah, it's like Mario 64 or Mario Odyssey. That's kind of like what it is.
Yeah, I just haven't heard much about it, surprisingly.
No, it's a good game. Like
Yeah.
I wouldn't care who won Black Myth Wukong or Astrobot. They can be both Game of the Year, to be honest.
Low key, this reminds me of Little Big Planet.
Little Big Planet, what, Astrobot? You're looking it up right now.
Yeah.
Astrobot, yeah. It looks like Little Big Planet. I thought of it as like Mario Odyssey. That's like a Mario game.
Yeah, I feel like Mario 64 does suit it.
Yeah. Or
I
Mario
really does
Odyssey
look like
fits better.
Mario Odyssey.
Yeah. I'm surprised that Nintendo didn't sue this game.
I mean, why would they sue it though?
I don't know. I mean they sued Pavlon.
You see, that's the thing. I feel like once you're a big company like that, you should let people have their fun. Okay.
Not for well. That's a 7 hour gameplay of it? Jesus.
I mean, most games are like for example, we go to like Bloodborne or Elden Ring
Yeah, they're
or
short.
Star Wars or any game in general. It's like 40 hours of
Yeah, they're
gameplay,
pretty they're
no
pretty
comment.
like pretty long.
Yeah, they're very long. Like I feel like it like search up any game with no commentary, it's gonna be long.
Yeah. I think the longest game I played was Audio.
Oh, actually that reminds me. Do you
Audio
know
2.
Darksiders?
Do I know what?
Darksiders.
Dogs Dogsiders?
Yeah.
What's that called? Dogsiders?
Yeah, Darksiders, let's go with two, Darksiders 2.
Dogsiders 2. It looks like a
Yeah.
it looks like a is it a Souls game? Like a Souls like game?
Yeah, it sounds like
Yeah.
I played this.
Was it good?
It was pretty good, pretty good. The only
Good.
thing is it, it didn't really teach you things, so I would just kind of sit there like I'm in Prince of Persia and then just be like, I don't know what to do here.
Yeah. It looks cool. I
I
mean,
don't know.
it's like a typical Souls game. Hack and slash. I like hack and slash games.
It's a hack and slash game.
Yeah,
Pretty good game.
my favorite hack and slash game from last year was definitely Warhammer.
Warhammer
Yeah.
40K, fair
Yeah,
enough.
40 Space Marine 2.
Oh
That
wait,
was
did you actually play that?
No, I haven't, but I want to.
Yeah, I want to
I
play that game too.
but I'm
It
excited
looks
for
so good.
yeah, but I'm excited for these games this year. Like the games this year, like
That
this,
also,
like huh?
that also reminds me of Helldivers, but continue.
How is good, but yeah, but 2025, like all the different games I've been seeing at like the Game Awards and like what's rumored to
Hmm.
come out, like it's huge. Like this year for gaming is pretty huge. Like we got GTA 6 coming out. What's another one? We got another Mafia game. We got a Doom game, a Death Stranding game, a new like Ghost of Tsushima sequel that's coming out. Shadows coming out. Like there's like a big crap happening.
Yeah, there's a lot of games coming
There's
out.
like a lot
You
of
know
big
what
games
type of
coming.
game I wanna see?
Happen?
Do you know what type of game I want to see?
What type?
I just want to see a game kind of like have you seen Prototype?
Prototype. No.
No. Okay, so basically, I just kind of want a game or Dead Space. Have you seen Dead Space?
Oh yeah, Dead Space definitely Dead Space. Yeah, I've seen that.
Hmm. Right. I kind of want a game kind of like Dead Space, but like you're playing as the monster.
Oh, that's
Like you're
cool.
just slowly eating the world, kind of like Carry On, where you're just eating and getting new abilities. I
Yeah.
just kind of want a game like that, but like in the type of like you know, like I just want it to have like maybe Dark Souls type gameplay
Oh, that's
while
cool.
you're playing as a monstrous creature.
I
I
don't
just
know if
want
the
that. I want.
it sounds cool. I don't think there's any games like that. However, this is one game I saw. That looks also
Hmm.
pretty cool. It's called. Have you heard of Phantom Blade Zero?
Yes, I have.
Have you seen that? Have you
Just
seen? No, Phantom Blade Zero. Is that what it is? The game?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Phantom Parade.
No,
That's
Phantom Blade. No, Phantom Blade.
Oh, Phantom Blade.
Yeah, Zero.
Actually, I've heard about that one. I just don't remember. Let
Yeah,
me
it's
search
a.
it up real quick.
Bro, the trailer was so freaking good. It was just actual
Phantom
like 7 minutes of uncut, like spectacular fighting that made me want to get the game.
Blade. Isn't it like what's that game called? Sekiro or something like
Yeah,
that?
they said it's like a DMC. It's not really a Souls like. It's a more like a DMC combat, not a DMC style like combo fighting game.
Yeah,
I don't know if you play Devil May Cry, but it's I like that.
I've seen the game. Pretty good
Yeah,
game.
the Phantom Blade Zero.
Hmm.
Yeah, I like the soundtrack of it. The OST is so cool.
Yeah, I think this game does remind me of Sekiro. Have you seen Sekiro?
Sakura, that win Game of the Year 2019.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, I've seen it. It looks cool.
Looks cool.
I mean,
I
I mean,
remember like
it's a
YouTube
masterpiece.
shorts.
Like Sekiro,
Hmm?
Bloodborne, Elden Ring, Dark Souls 3, like they're all masterpieces.
I mean, I feel like anything that's like similar to Dark Souls is already
Yeah,
up there.
not, well, I mean, Forspoken happened.
Yeah, but still, you know.
Yeah,
Oh, that
Strawhat.
reminds me of Code Vein. I haven't heard about that game in a while.
What game?
Code Vein.
Code Vein. I think they're making a new one.
Yeah, they're making a new one.
Yeah, I think so.
I
Most likely.
remember when Code Vein came out, I was so like surprised. I was like, "What
Code
is
Vein.
this game?"
Oh, Code Vein. I
Yeah,
remember that. Yeah, I remember seeing someone play that.
yeah, I remember seeing it too. I was like, "Oh, this looks interesting."
It looks so huge. Looks so fun. But I'm very excited for this year's game, like the game lineups. And there's also
So,
this
like, or just like one specific game.
no, just like like a bunch of games. Obviously, I'm not really a big I'm not really a big GTA 5 guy or like a GTA guy. I'm more Red Dead
Hmm.
Redemption. But GTA
Yeah,
6 looks pretty cool because it's here in our home state, Florida. So I'm honestly, very interested to see what that is. Like, how will they depict Florida? Like, you think our
mm,
houses will be in there? You think our houses will be in there?
probably not.
Because I think it's supposedly based on South Florida. So like maybe from Miami, actually no, maybe from Key West up to maybe around, what was it, like the middle of Florida?
Hmm.
I forgot what it's called. Maybe up to like Boynton. Nope, that's too freaking far up.
I'm not quite sure myself.
Yeah, but it looks cool. I mean, it's GTA. I mean, it actually might win Game of the Year because a lot of people are just wanting a GTA game for what? After like what? 10 years? 11 years?
Yeah, it was been a long time.
Yeah, it
Long
is.
time.
And especially that's fun, but then there's also Doom, the Doom Dark Ages. That one, I think that game Shadows and what's the other one? Flick. Mafia. Those are my most anticipated.
Do you think GTA is gonna be like it's gonna flop?
GTA 6, if they play the cards
Yeah.
correctly. If they play the cards correctly, they shouldn't
If
flop.
they Because I feel like it's gonna flop. I just feel like it.
You have a
It's
feeling?
just
Yeah, I have that feeling too. Like it's not gonna do good.
yeah, because it's been in production for a long time.
It
And
has.
something I've learned from like, waiting for countless other games is the longer it takes, the less likely it's gonna be good.
Yeah, that's what
It's
happened with Shadows.
Shadows,
Yeah,
yeah,
it went from November
because
5th.
it's
No, go ahead.
good.
Yeah,
You could continue.
yeah, but like that's what happened with Shadows. Like they delayed it 3 times. Like they went from November to February, then to March. Like I don't know.
Because then we have Black Myth, right?
Yeah, Black Myth, that happened.
Yeah, that happened. Like, was it even delayed?
What? Shadows?
No, Black Myth. I don't think it was
No,
delayed
it
at
wasn't
all.
delayed. It wasn't
Yeah,
because they're not Western developers.
like, and
That's
and that was a big game. Like, I'm surprised it wasn't delayed at least twice, you know?
yeah. Well, because the they're not like us. They're not American.
What is that? What do you mean by that?
Because they're smarter
I mean,
and and
yeah,
they know what they're
but like,
doing. That's
this
why.
game, like,
That's why. I mean, look at it. Most of the games that
exactly.
were most of the games that were awarded on Game of the Year, like almost none of them were from Western studios like here in America. Most of them were from other countries.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
and most of the games that do come from America, most of them, not all of them, but most of them, they don't do that good. Oh,
Like,
I mean,
sometimes more like it's either two different things. It's either one, they rush into production, or the other one is that like their idea isn't fully like formed. Like they
yeah, that's right.
brainstormed an idea, but didn't fully develop it.
I mean, there's also some other reasons that people say, but that's not something I want to talk about.
Uh, you forgot what we were talking about?
No, I said I don't want to talk about that.
Oh, you don't want to talk about it. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we could move on to have you seen Alien versus Predators?
Alien versus what?
Aliens versus Predators, like Xenomorphs,
Oh, the movie.
Predators. Yes.
Was it called Alien? I thought it was Alien versus Predator, not Aliens versus Predators.
It's Aliens versus Predators.
Oh, it is? Oh, Aliens versus Predator.
Aliens versus Predators.
No, Predator.
Predators.
There you go.
Yes.
I haven't
Aliens
seen it.
versus Predators.
I haven't seen it.
You
I
have
don't.
it.
No. Oh, it's a video game.
Yeah, there
The
is a
mo-
video game. Have
oh,
you played any of them?
the movie or the video game?
Hmm?
I did not know they made a video game about it.
They made a couple of them actually. Let's see.
They made a lot.
Yeah. I mean,
What's
but
the
there's only like a few of them that are like actually like good, you know?
like a few good ones?
Yeah, I remember there was one game where it's like kind of like an RPG game where not like the conventional where you just it's more like strategy. You use strategy to get as much food as possible, yada yada. You murder everything, you win, right? There's a game like that, and then there's another one where you play stealthily as a predator, and then a few other ones that are like that. All of
That's
those are
cool.
actually pretty good.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I
And
never
then
played
you
it.
use like pretty cool stuff. Hmm?
I said never played it.
Never played it?
Yeah, never played
Never
it.
played it either. But I've seen them. Very good games.
Yeah. The only time I ever come in close contact with Alien versus Predator was Mortal Kombat 10.
Mortal Kombat 10. I wanted to play it. Couldn't though.
I have it. I have the game. Like I could play it right now if I wanted to. It's fun. I'm a big Mortal Kombat fan.
Right.
I mean, look at my profile picture. So
Yep, Scorpion.
yeah, I'm a big Mortal Kombat guy. Like I'm pretty good at fighting games.
Who
Like
is
it,
your favorite Mortal Kombat character?
like in general, I like to play as.
No, in general.
In general, I really like Scorpion, of course. I really like Scorpion. Uh,
Scorpion.
Scorpion. I also
I
really
feel like
like oh, go ahead. What happened?
I no, I just said I feel like Scorpion is just fan favorite. Like everyone
Yeah,
loves him.
I mean, yeah, he's a cool guy. I like Scorpion. Let's see, maybe Melina. I like Melina too.
But yeah,
Melina,
fair
yeah,
enough.
I like her. And maybe Baraka.
Baraka.
Baraka, yeah. What's some other ones? Maybe Takeda.
Sanhita.
Yeah, Takeda. No, Takeda.
Takeda.
Yeah,
I don't remember Takeda.
uh, Kenchi's son. Kenchi,
Mm,
Kenchi's son.
do not remember.
You don't remember? Yeah,
Yeah, but yeah, you can continue.
yeah. But like my usually when I play Mortal Kombat, I usually main Shang Tsung
Okay, that's fair. Fair, fair, fair.
because I really like his shape-shifting abilities. Because
Mm-hmm.
I'm someone when I play a fighting game, I like to master almost every single character in that game. Like right
So
now,
you're just
yeah,
about trades.
like right now in Mortal Kombat 11, I can probably play about half of the roster perfectly. So
Perfect.
when I play Shang Tsung, it's usually like a 50-50 where if the character that the other player chooses is someone that I know how to play, most likely I can use the character because it does more damage. And also I use Shang Tsung a lot, so I know how to play him as well. But I really like shapeshifting. That's like a power that I really like. If I was to ever get a power, it'll be shapeshifting.
I don't know how to feel about shapeshifting. It really just depends on how the power works, to be honest with you.
Yeah, the power. But shapeshifting sounds cool. Like if I wanna go
Like,
somewhere, what happened?
I was gonna ask you, like, how would it work for you exactly? Like, how would you
Shapeshifting?
like it?
I don't know. Maybe I can probably just get the powers.
Just get
Kind
the
of like,
power.
yeah, kind of like Shang
You
Tsung.
would just.
I mean, when you what's it? Was it Soul Steel? Person on
Hmm.
Mortal Kombat, you basically get the entire moveset. So that'll probably how it works for me.
So you would like to like basically steal someone's soul in order to use their abilities,
Yeah,
or
basically.
just like them in general, like them in general.
No, just like steal it for the abilities.
I mean, I just feel like that's kind of useless in real life, low key.
Lucky, I mean, for you, real life, I mean, if I want to go somewhere fast, I can just turn to a freaking bird and just fly away.
True on that.
Or if I wanna like, if I wanna attack someone, I can just turn into, I don't know, maybe like a big thing, like an elephant. Actually, no, not an elephant. Maybe like a lion. I don't know.
I mean,
Or
his abilities are cool. I just feel like there's like for shape shifting, I'd rather just be like be able to look at something and then shape shift into it like that. That's so much easier. Other than having to do a complex, oh, I need to understand the autonomy of this creature, and then I need to make sure that nothing goes wrong, or if something does go wrong, then that might mess something up with my, my heart or brain, and then I'm brain dead or I'm having a stroke. I
that's
don't
true.
feel like dealing with that.
That's true. The Shang Tsung is
It's
cool. I
just
like it.
great.
That's why I like Shang Tsung.
Shang Tsung. Yeah,
Even though him as a person is so god awful. He's just such a
to
freaking
be honest, he's the first person that ever did a fatality on me.
what Shang Tsung?
Yeah, and that's the main reason why I dislike him. It's just
Yeah,
like, wow.
I hate him. I hate him as a story person. Like I hate him as a
Mm-hmm.
character, but I like him a lot as a fighting character.
Character.
Yeah, he's a
Like
really
he's
good.
the one that introduced me to fatalities.
What Shang Tsung? Yeah,
Yeah,
man. The
because
first
everything else I would just be murdering and then get to Shao Kahn, beat Shao Kahn,
Shao Kahn. Yeah,
and then over again.
man. Shao Kahn and MK9 was just probably the worst thing ever.
Yeah, tell me about it. Oh my goodness, his
That was
abilities were just spam and
he was
spam
just
and
cheating.
spam.
He was just cheating.
And I just couldn't take it. I wanted to cry.
And then your pa and then your like abilities and hits only do like what 50% damage on like a good combo.
Hmm.
It
It
sucked.
was terrible.
Shao Kahn sucked, but he was, I think, the way like he's portrayed on 11 in the other games, he's cool.
Yeah, because it isn't he more like portrayed as like somebody that cares for his daughters and stuff.
No, he's still a
Thought it
dumb.
was
In MK1, he's a
because
freaking he sucks.
MK1.
Yeah, he sucks. And for in MK11, I think he cared for them.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I thought you said MK11.
Well, I was talking about MK1, but yeah, MK11, I think he
Oh,
did. I don't remember the MK11 story.
because yeah, that's what I thought. I thought he was like, he actually cared for his daughters that
But to
time,
be
and then he
honest,
was just
when it comes to the Mortal Kombat games, I don't really pay attention to the story.
me neither.
Yeah, so I don't really care. But I do know, like, I know most of the characters' names. Like, if you were to give me a quiz right now about Mortal Kombat, I'll probably get like a 90 on it.
I think I 11 came before.
Yeah,
Yeah, it seems like I have.
I,
11
I
was something else.
11 was
Oh wait, no.
I like 11, but I don't like one.
Was it
I don't
11?
but I don't like Mortal
I
Kombat one.
haven't played one. I
What
haven't
happened?
played one.
Oh, you haven't played one. Yeah, a lot of people don't like it.
Let's see,
Yeah,
what does it one?
Mortal Kombat one. Yeah, a lot of
Yeah,
people didn't like
uh,
it. People were calling it like a cash grab or something.
cash grab.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, maybe I have played this game.
MK1. No
Do you
way.
remember MK1?
What happened?
Remember who was the final boss in the storyline for MK1?
It was ah shoot, who was it? I'm trying to remember. I don't think it was.
Was it a woman?
I think it was Shang Tsung.
Shang Tsung?
Yeah.
Oh.
Remember when you get to that tower and you have to like choose the character that you want to play as?
Mm-hmm.
You like fight like a different like types of fighters like what like a Sub-Zero. mixed with like Scorpion or uh like a Johnny Cage mixed with like a woman.
Mixed with a woman. No, I have.
Remember that? Remember that? Like the finale of MK1.
No, I don't remember.
Wait, what MK1 are you talking about?
Hmm?
What MK1 are you talking about?
I you see, I was like, I'm not sure if I played it, so I'm just telling you to tell me like what was an MK1 because I don't
What
remember.
do you have a good console or like a PC that can run MK1 because it's a big game?
No longer. My brother came with his PS4, and then he had a MK game. I don't know which MK it
Yeah,
was though.
it can't run on PS4s.
Oh, okay, so it wasn't that game. Maybe it was 10. It was
10, yeah,
probably
10.
10.
10 was the one with the
Yeah,
whole 10 was the one with the whole movie characters. With like Scorpion, not Scorpion, yeah, yeah. Alien, Predator, Jason.
Jason.
I love
I
Jason.
mean, I just put on it, so you know.
You goofed off on it.
It, hmm?
I think you goofed off on it.
No, I what? Goofed
Oh,
off? Nah.
I thought you said
I
goofed
was
off on it.
in story mode, man. Story mode,
Yeah.
and like the story mode was decent. I'm not gonna lie, it was decent.
Story mode.
The final boss, I really didn't like the final boss.
Oh yeah, the corrupted Shinnok.
Yeah, I got blisters from it.
Oh, and he had to play as Kashi Cage. I hated that.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't like it at all. When I'm
Just
telling you I got blisters, I mean it. I got blisters. I was trying so hard.
oh,
My hands were moving so fast, and it was just like, oh my
huh?
goodness.
You don't have to really move your hands that fast. I'm good with like
No, I
fingering, but I'm good with fingering.
was
Like I can finger very fast. Oh, hold on, that sounds bad. That sounds
just
bad.
moving and moving and moving and
Yeah,
moving. I'm like,
yeah,
don't die.
yeah. I don't really get like because I'm a controller guy, so I don't really get
Hmm.
those like cramps because I'm very used to like moving my fingers very fast. So that's why I'm good with fighting games.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's fun. I like it. Oh man.
Would you like to anything else or
Anything else? I don't know. You want to talk about some math?
some math?
Yeah,
Uh, mm, I guess we could.
yeah, we can. Just end it off with math. I mean, is there anything else you want to talk about before we get to talking about math?
Nah, this is probably the last thing
Yeah.
for today.
I mean, a lot of things. I mean, those a lot of things have happened ever since we made that podcast episode a long time ago. Like a lot of crap has happened. Like so
I mean,
much crap.
yeah, true.
So much happened. So what what math has he taken? Even though I know the question, the answer to the question.
Currently, I'm taking pre-calc,
What
AP.
AP? Yeah, the new
Yeah,
class.
it's just
Yeah, I heard. Hold on, I heard
it's
that
just
in
math.
what's it called? The College Board. They wanted to actually
Hmm.
they wanted to split AP pre-calculus into two different ones, AB and BC, for some reason.
AP for
Yeah,
what reason?
I don't know. Also, also AP pre-calculus doesn't give you the college credit.
You're lying.
No, I'm not lying because there's no such thing as pre-calculus in college.
So like, you're telling me I'm taking this like difficult class for no reason?
Yeah, basically.
What was the whole point? In
I don't
okay,
know. Some colleges accept AP pre-calculus, but most like the big universities they don't like it because there's no such thing as pre-calculus in universities.
oh okay.
No,
I mean, if it
now
it's whatever.
now if you're like me taking AP calculus, now that yeah, most almost every single college would like that, but pre-calculus not really.
I mean, it really just depends on what college you go to. What college are you planning on going?
College, FSU. That's my main. I like FSU.
FSU.
I have the FSU
Okay.
attire. Like my mouse pad. My mouse pad is the FSU logo.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's
I showed
fair.
it. I showed it in one of my videos I made very recently.
That's
And actually,
nice.
before the podcast, I actually made a video. I like speedrun the video. However, uh, I did take AP pre-calculus. It was a class, I would say.
It was a class.
It was a class. I did really like Unit 3, which was the trigonometry thing.
You
That
didn't
was
really
hard.
like it?
Yeah, that was hard, like learning it for the first time. But now in AP calculus, you have to basically know trig. That's like a oh, I have a brain fog. Because in AP calculus, you have to know trigonometry like you do 1 plus 1.
Um, I mean, I'm taking it currently, right?
Yeah, you did the unit
I'm
circle.
data modeling, and so it's not. It doesn't seem difficult to me.
Data modeling. Yeah, I mean, it'll get harder. It will get harder. It'll get way
Like
harder.
the thing is that he didn't like properly teach the class phase shift, which seems like it's a major part of everything. So
Or your
you
teacher.
know, hmm.
Let's say your teacher.
Yeah, my teacher, yeah, he didn't teach because, well, I don't blame him because we didn't have enough time. But like at the same time, I felt like he could have just spent like the first 10 minutes of class to make sure everyone understood it
Oh, for what?
because that's the thing. Hmm?
For your AP pre-calculus class.
Yes,
Uh, I mean, it's just algebra 2 on Quack.
yeah,
Actually,
it is. Like,
actually, it's more algebra
yeah,
3. It's technically algebra 3.
because here's the thing, right? Phase shift, I had to watch like two different videos on it in order to understand it, right?
Yeah. Same here
This
with me.
dude give us anything about it. He was just like at the very end of class, there was like a minute left. He was just like, "Okay, guys, phase shift is basically like horizontal and then he went so fast through it, and nobody understood it. It was
Well,
just like,
see,
wow, now I have to look this
well,
up.
for me, it's different because my teacher there's like nobody in that
Mhm.
class. There's only like 10 people in that class, so he can like really explain things better.
Well, my class is full.
Your class is full, while my class is like basically empty because nobody's taking AP calculus.
Hmm.
But like the very first, I'm gonna make a very interesting statement right here. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I'll say the very first quarter and a half of AP calculus was way easier than pre-calculus.
Very first step of pre-calculus.
I
So it
think
was way easier. I didn't hear you.
it was way easier than pre-calculus, but
Hmm.
like when you get down to like you won't know what this means. But like when you get down to like related weights and then integration, it gets harder. But
Okay.
derivatives are like a very like standard level and also application level. Derivatives are very easy.
Yeah, you showed me derivatives
Yeah,
before. It doesn't seem to.
the only hard thing about derivatives is when it comes to related rates and optimization. Other than that, derivatives are pretty freaking easy.
Interesting.
But right now we're on integration, but we have no idea how to do integration yet.
So he's gonna teach the next class.
Yeah, he's teaching it. No, he's teaching it to us now. Like we're doing integration right now.
Oh, but you still have no clue what it does.
No, I know what integration does. It's the area under a curve. It's like you know when you have like a graph, right, and you have that line.
Mm-hmm.
Like think of like like a quadratic graph, like a parabola,
Okay, I'm thinking about a parabola.
right? And let's say, for example, that the max point. it goes to the y value of let's say 7,
Okay,
and then
so
it splits up to a u, like an upside down u.
so we're okay, upside down parabola. This is what we're doing now.
Yeah, I
Maximum
guess
seven.
this is what we're doing. Because then you
Interesting.
get, because then between like the area from the x-axis to that point, you can use
Mm-hmm.
integration to find like the area of that of the area of the graph. I'm trying to explain this in a good way. It's Integration is really just the area under a curve. Like if you were to look it up right now on Google, that's what it will say.
Okay. Well,
If you look it up,
I hear my
huh,
mom.
your mom,
Yeah.
maybe we should stop
Yeah.
it then.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna see you, man.
All right. Wow.
All right.
So goodbye. So goodbye, everybody. This is what we're stopping it very abruptly.
Later, guys.
Right.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Now leave. Get out.
Yep, I'm gonna go.
And there you go. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching the podcast. Sorry about that. I know it's been a while since I uploaded a video about it. But hopefully you enjoyed. That's really about it. Thanks for watching. Or I mean, thanks for listening. Have a good one. Thanks for tuning in.